It didn't look all too obvious at first, this, but there's quite clearly a path up here. So we're on the right track. Blazing sunshine today. Not all too warm though, but we are just on my dinner break at work. Small, it's about a mile up, mile back. Just going to bag the Trig point of Conduit, which is over near the village of Ulle on the eastern side of Sheffield. It's one at Sheffield Trig point that I've not bagged before. So while I was out this way, I just thought I'd grab it. And nice steady route really. Park up behind these farm buildings, there's a bit of parking, and there's this nice path that you can see behind me. I'm struggling to see a little bit because actually the sun's ever blazing today. So, and now we're heading, I don't know if you'll see, we're heading up there where the transmitting tower is. The Trig's right next to that. Looks at a fair distance on camera, but it's actually not too far, probably. As I say, in terms of from my vehicle, probably about a mile. I think there's a little stream down at the bottom here that we have to cross over. I'm not really sure because I've not been here before. But it looks exceptionally straight, so I don't know whether it's like a man-made channel or culvert or something like that. I'm not really sure, but anyway, it's just here, so we're gonna have a look. Now I'm a bit closer, I can hear the running water, and there's a set of steps that lead us down, so let's see what we can see. Oh, there's a bridge to cross. Oh yeah, it is. So it's a river. This nice tidy bridge to cross. Oh, these steps are not brilliant, I'll tell you that. This one's collapsed. That's wobbly as beggery, so oh, there we go. Nice one. Tell you what, nice and sheltered down here. Looks a tidy little spot if I'm honest with you. Oh, this is uber muddy. Oh my god, what on earth is this? It's as though this path is the thing that's feeding the river. Oh, right, let's get across here. This looks a bit drier and a bit more solid. Although, as I've just proven to myself, it's not. Right. Yeah, this is, oh my god, what on earth is this? It's gonna be a laugh going back down that. Because at least while you're coming up, you're kind of pushing against gravity. On way down a little slip, and it's taking you with it. So we'll see how we go. But that was muddy. Not got my gaiters on. I've not got any decent footwear on. Well, it just looked like a standard path, so I thought it was going to be quite easy, but anyway, we're right. These little steps here, this is about quite a bit drier actually. These wooden steps are making it quite easy. So we've got out that boggy bottom end, I think it's called springwood, that this trees here, I think it's called the springwood. So we've got out of that and we're following this track up to the mast, and then just further down the hedge line should be the Conduit Trig pillar. So hopefully we're right. Big kahuna burger, that. Pretty substantial, aren't they? I mean, obviously, when you see them from a distance, you can tell they're big, but bloody massive. Pretty high, that. I think one's broken, this one here, because it's not spinning. And if you're going near them, you need to beware of falling ice from turbines. It's pretty mental. So I'm a tad confused because I'm obviously right next to the this, what I presume some kind of transmitting tower, and the trig point is much further along, and on the OS map it shows that this tower is somewhere else. It shows it's further down here, away from the Springwood, but there's quite clearly not another tower. So not that it's a problem that it's a little bit further, but it's just a bit odd. As you can see, I'm definitely stood right next to the tower. That's Springwood behind me, and the trig pillar is not quite away, but the big trig pillar's down here. So let's go and see what we can see anyway. We'll find it, I'm sure. This looks interesting, but it's through here, and quite clearly that tower that I've just been talking to you about, and I said it was the only tower that's anywhere near, and there's not another one. This Ollie Bush is a rate laugh. Oh no, I'm stuck. Oh, freed me then. Oh. God, what are we doing? Just a bag of trig. Begging me. Anyway, there's quite clearly that, which is quite obviously the other tower that is marked on the OS map. That's what we need to get to, and trig will just be next to that. Some nice footpath signs here, which shows quite clearly there's a footpath heading down there, and that thing that I just ripped me centre bits getting through, quite clearly didn't need to do. This is really muddy, this route. It's probably not best time of year to do it after all this rain we've had. I'm slipping and sliding everywhere, but I'm that close now. I may as well just carry on and sort myself out when I get back, but I wouldn't recommend this, certainly not this way. There looked to be another way to come up from the other side. Based on what's around me, I don't know if that route would be any better, but this might be better left till drier, or even possibly colder times, because when all this is frozen it'll be as easy as Beggery to walk on. So, oh no, God, oh no. Right, so we've reached this other mast, and the trig should just be a little further down here, but it's been quite hard walking over that, and I'm absolutely as muddy as Beggery. Unbelievable. This is this bit here, it's like something off top of Kinder Scout or something like that. Oh my God, I am muddy. What the, slipping about everywhere. Oh, I'm not far to go now, and I wonder if I can just duck into, if this next bit's any better, because there's a little divot to get through here. No, it doesn't look like it's a great deal better, if I'm honest with you, but I'm going to have a look, because what I do know is that's terrible. Easy mode. Game on from this side. God, it's nice to be on solid ground again. And apparently the trig pillar is somewhere in this overgrown mess. Well, not overgrown, but it's somewhere in this hedge line. Apparently it's quite difficult to spot reading online, so let's see what we can do. Just keep camera on as we go down line. It didn't look like it was that far down on map, but I suppose I ain't come. Didn't look like it were very far down on map, if I'm honest with you, but let's keep looking. So I've had to come down muddy side because it completely weren't visible. Oh, top up hill has been damaged probably by someone when they've cut the hedge. And there we are, Conduit Trig. Yeah, it's been a muddy and that, so I'll work out my mileage as I'm on my way back. I'm just going to get onto some kind of solid path again. I just need to get back down to the next edge line and then get down to that little river. But other than this last bit, it's not been a terrible route, if I'm honest. It's been quite a nice walk actually. It's just been a bit chronic getting through these you know, like partly ploughed fields that you know, it's all been churned up bit tractor and whatnot. So anyway, let's get just be careful as I get back down, and I'll talk to you when we get onto like drier land. What the? It's slippy, that big. So I've just plotted my route, and it's a Nadger under 1.25 miles up here. I'm going exactly the same way back, although I'm going to learn the error of my ways, and I'm going to not duck through that really spiky bit and whatnot. So it's going to be near as damn it 2.5 miles. Felt pretty good, quite easy, other than all slipping and sliding. I had to walk my feet rather than talking to the camera here, because this is slippery slidey. I don't know whether that one actually counts as a Rotherham Trig or a Sheffield one. Not really sure, if I'm honest with you, but certainly on the edge of Sheffield. So I'm nearly done with all the Sheffield based trig points. Nearly done them all. I need to total up actually which ones there are to do, but I'll find out. And but as I said, while I was passing, it's a nice nice opportunity to have grabbed it. And I'll talk to you all later. Thanks for coming along. Au revoir.